Namaskar everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for all the feedbacks, likes, loves and every comment. Thank you so much. I'm back today with another new topic. I'm going to explain further about a yogi's life, okay? And today's topics will be allium. Why did yogis avoided it in their life? So, what are alliums actually? Alliums are shallots, leeks, chives, and onion and garlic. Okay, the word allium means in Greek is garlic. I know we have benefits. We all know about the benefits of alliums, right? But the side effect of alliums are the worrying part, and that's why yogis have decided to avoid it in their life. So the benefits of alliums are usually lowering your blood pressure, lowering your cholesterol, okay, antibacterial, antifungal, it's also an antibiotic, and it acts as aphrodisiac. It means it increases the sperm count. So not only we learn about herbs in Ayurveda, we also learn pharmacodynamics and pharmacokinetic. So pharmacodynamic of allium is the most worrying part. That's the reason we don't take it in our life. In the food, we avoid it. So onion, garlics and alliaceous plants are in Rajasic and Tamasic, so which means it increases the passion and it increases the ignorance. So that's why in meditation it is recommended for all the yogis to avoid garlic because it affects your concentration level. Okay, so ever wondered why you have tears when you cut the onions? Because the stable molecules in onion tissues transform into a volatile. Okay, when you cut the onion, the sulfur containing gas reacts. It reacts to the eye. It produces burning sensation, itching, and also it produces tears because of the production of sulfuric acid. So this sulfur containing chemical is known as lacrimatory. And apart from that, onion and garlics are also broad spectrum antibiotic. So they don't only kill the bad bacteria, they also attack the good ones. So what happens? Immune system will lower down. Okay, so you tend to fall sick. So these red onions produces dry cough, watery eyes, and it also gives cold related symptoms and also running nose and sneezing. And when you have all this, you tend to fall sick faster. So the consumption of onion and garlics must always be in moderation or avoided if can. Many people confuse turmeric and ginger are antibiotic. Actually they are not. They are just antioxidants. Okay, antibiotic is alliums, onion and garlics. They are the antibiotic. Okay, they also, garlic carries this potential harmful fatal bacteria which is called botulism, okay, in a raw state when you consume it. So that is a dangerous effect of garlic. There's a Roman poet, Horace. He said that garlic is more harmful than a hemlock. So he realized that the effect is much more, the bad effect is more than the benefits. That's why he said that. And there was a sage called Zhangzi. He described that alliums as the five fragrance of scented vegetables. Okay, it has detrimental effect to every organ. That means liver, spleen, lungs and kidney, the five vital organs. Okay, so specifically onions harmful to the lungs, garlic is harmful to the heart, chives to the liver, and spring onions to the kidney, and also leek to the spleen. Okay, so these pungent vegetables, they contain 5 different kinds of enzymes which cause a reaction of repulsive breath, odor, and also from order from the perspiration and bowel movement, and also they enhance agitations, aggressiveness, okay, and this effect is much more higher when you taken it raw, okay. So that's why in Sattvic diet we avoid it. As far as you know, I've explained before what are Sattvic diet, Rajasic and Tamasic. So Sattvic is all fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, dairy products, honey and herbs. And Rajasic and Tamasic food, they are not used in meditation like I said just now, because it affects your concentration and it attacks the blood-brain barrier, okay. Blood-brain barrier is a protective function of our brain, but onions and garlic has the power to penetrate through and affect the central nervous system. You can Google about it, you can search about it, okay. There are a lot of proven facts about that, and it also when they did a test on people's brain using EEG after taking onions, it actually slows a person's brain. So Dr. Beck in 1950s, he actually advised a lot of pilots that taking onion and garlics makes a person 3 times slower than a normal human that doesn't consume. So pilots back then were strictly advised not to take alliums before they took the flight. So now, if you are a person that consume allium, onions and garlics and leeks and chives and shallots, okay, I am advising you to take it in moderation. Reduce the intake. If can, you can slowly cut it down from your body, from your diet intake. But I know it's difficult to cut it down immediately, but you can do it slowly. Go slowly. Do it once a week, then twice a week, and slowly cut it down, okay. Anything beyond the level is poisonous to our body. You can always consume, but you should know how to consume, how to take it. You need more guidance and more assistance, you can always message me to my Instagram or my Facebook page, or you can always email me to ravelyogastudio@gmail.com. And so I hope you gain something for today from today's topic. I hope it can help you in preparing your diet. A lot of people tell me that, oh, without onion and garlic, how can I prepare food? It's not going to give me the exact taste. No, it's wrong. It's a myth. You can always prepare food with herbs. There's a lot of herbs in the market you can try. There's a lot of replacement for onion and garlic. You can use nutritional yeast to give you the effect of the taste. There's a lot of things. And in my Instagram, all my recipes are without alliums. I don't add anything. You can also follow me in Instagram, Strictly Plant Food, for all the recipes, for all the foods that I produce without allium. And thank you for all the support. Thank you very much. Don't forget to click the bell button, subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much. Namaskar.